What's up, people? In Minnesota, a man was fatally shot on Interstate 94 following an encounter with cops. I'm Chibuzo Machuku. I'd appreciate you subscribing to my channel and hitting that thumb up. This man, Ricky Cobb II, who was driving on that route, was stopped by police officers because he had no taillights on. However, when the cops confronted him, they didn't tell him why they stopped him. They never mentioned it. They only asked him to step out of the vehicle, which he refused to do because they never mentioned the reason for stopping him, though he asked them why. Now, two of the officers tried to get him out of the vehicle. They opened the doors. One opened the driver's door, the other one opened the door on the passenger side, whereas the third cop was behind the car. The two that opened the doors tried to grab him out. One of them shot him. That forced him to drive, and those two officers fell out. They caught him and attempted life-saving efforts, which was of no use. He died. I'll roll the clips now.
The Minnesota Department of Public Safety released body and dash cam video of the deadly encounter between a driver and the State Patrol on Monday. We go right to AJ Legault for a first look at the new information coming into the newsroom. Hi, AJ.
Irina, the Department of Public Safety released clips from 4 videos, 3 body-worn cameras and 1 squad car camera showing the fatal encounter on Interstate 94, where a state trooper fired his handgun, killing 33-year-old Ricky Cobb II. The released video was redacted and blurred by State Patrol, not Car 11. It shows the troopers repeatedly telling Mr. Cobb to step out of his car, and he appears to be arguing with the officers about why he's being told to get out. For most of the encounter, the video shows he has his hands in the air above the steering wheel. When officers on both the driver and passenger side open the car doors and reach in, the vehicle lurches forward and speeds away, with the 2 troopers falling out of the fleeing car. It's difficult to tell from the body cameras just when the shots are fired. Colonel Matt Langer with the State Patrol said during the press conference that it was the officer on the passenger side that fired. He also said there's an issue with the body cameras not picking up the sound of the shots, but that the dash camera in the patrol vehicle did capture it. Now, in that audio, it sounds like 2 shots were fired. You can hear a pop as the car starts moving forward. We've put that video that was released on car11.com. It's there in full. Lou Raguse, who is at the press conference, is going to have more details for us on Car 11 News at 5.
According to the BCA, the Bureau of Criminal Investigation, the cop that fired that fatal shot is Ryan Lundgren. The other 2 cops are Brett Seed and Garrett Erickson. All the 3 cops are on administrative leave. The article I used as a source from which I got the clips from did not mention the race of the victim. However, there are a lot of people that bring in race when a white person does something bad to a black person, including writers of articles and other people in media. I see why they will bring in race. The officers stopped Cobb II because he had no taillights on. Was stopping him right? Yes, definitely. Now, why didn't they ever state why they stopped him when they confronted him? When they noticed that the taillights were off, they had no idea of what the driver looked like. When they confronted him, they noticed what he looked like. Why wouldn't they tell him why they stopped him? They violated the appropriate protocol. You are supposed to tell him why they stopped him. People that would blame him for not complying are racists. They opened the doors without telling him why they stopped him. Apparently, they were targeting him for being black. What other reason could I think of? The cops also found out that he was also wanted for violating a no contact order. That does not justify killing him. The cops should have told him why they stopped him. Cobb II, it's not our fault. It is the cops. They opened the doors for nothing. They opened the doors without explaining why they stopped him. All the 3 cops were placed on administrative leave. That is such a joke. The video shows what the officers did. They should have been arrested immediately. They should have been fired too. They should have been held without bond. That qualified immunity makes me sick. It keeps going on from time to time. It also took days before the videos were released, and the BCA was involved. Something needs to be done about this. It should be taken to the federal level. Family members and other supporters of the victim asked for the 3 officers to be fired. Just letting them go would not be enough. They belong behind bars. Londrigan should be charged for murder. The other 2 officers should be charged for being accessories. I hope Cobb II gets the justice he deserves. Why don't you let me know what you think? Thanks for watching.